of spices. There's
Garlic,
cherry
onion,
seeds, rosemary, and
garlic, onion,
garlic and onion. We
clove.
also use clove to keep the product in its natural state as well,
Yeah.
because clove has tremendous benefits as well. We also carry up internal products, both sweetened and unsweetened, because we cater for people who are diabetic and people who are not. Some people have taste buds for sweet things, some people can't tolerate sweetness in their tonics.
Yeah.
So the booster, when we started, we used honey. But because the product is put to a brew, you can't boil honey because it loses its
Potency.
properties and its potencies.
Oh wow.
So therefore, we would use brown sugar, and we do inform our customers that the sugar is what is used as a sweetener. But the booster, it is basically a product that helps re-energize your system.
Immune
It
system.
boosts the immune system. It's good for colds and flus, and a array of other benefits to help eradicate CNCDs.
Oh wow.
So we consider our product line and our business a health management plan, a
Definitely.
herbal health management plan.
And of course, one thing that really stand out, as you said, a health herbal plan would be we sell health, and of course
That's
that's the captivating line, I must say, for your business that really got
We
me.
do sell health.
But you did well in terms of some of the ingredients that you mentioned. You touched a bit on the noni. Was it the noni,
The
right?
noni plant.
Yeah,
yes.
I think I came across that particular plant, and of course did hear all these
Negative.
negative stuff.
acronym.
Yeah.
It's not good or it's poisonous.
Yeah, but it's important that you guys actually explained that particular ingredient into your product. And of course, you let's discuss the herbal area. Of course, we know a number of businesses in Dominica makes a lot of herbal products that would benefit a lot of persons in terms of their various illnesses that they face. So what sets Chef Six apart from other herbal and health management plans or businesses? So what put you guys out there or makes you more significant than the rest of the businesses that focus on the same area that you do?
Well, most of my products I make when I select the best raw material, the best spices, the best ginger, where it is grown. That's our history of where it is grown, how it is grown, how it is dried, how it is this, how it is that. So in other words, when you make the products, you have to go for there's a lot of procedures before you actually get the main product. So in other words, no, you have to dry. You have to you have to let cool, air dry. You have to let sun dry. Different products, the process to how to make it, and we select the best of the products, the raw materials from the farmer, who we get it from. We don't buy things from anybody. We buy things from people that produce good stuff. That sort of stuff. If you look at the like the boaban, and then you have the Nisbb, which is we use that in our products in the manpower.
Yeah.
We use those two in our products. So in other words, now the boaban, if it is grown on the deep forest, it means that the sun is not striking there, so photosynthesis is not taking place at the back of the tree.
Yeah.
So anyhow, somebody sell boaban for you, and the sun didn't play a part in that stuff. It's no good. It's not potent. So you have to get the ray of the sun to hit that back of that stuff. So you have to know all this information. Where did you get the Nisbb? Is it getting a lot of sunlight? Is that the Nisbb is the one that you touch and it closes?
Yeah.
But it's an aphrodisiac, as well as the boaban is an aphrodisiac too. It helps men with their problems, and it helps your brain too. The Nisbb.
Yeah.
It helps your brain, that sort of stuff, to function properly. So you have to know the content. You have to know the benefits of the herb, what it does. You have to know all that information. So in other words, being a herbalist or knowing about herbs,
Yeah.
you have to study.
Definitely.
You have to renew your mind. And when you do herbs, you have to be a person that's very peaceful. You can't be a warring person. It won't work.
Yeah.
You have to be a very peaceful person. And the best time to make your herbal products. I do my herbals in the cool of the evening,
Mm.
1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. That's why you get a peace of mind
Yeah.
and the spiritual movement set in.
Mm-hmm.
When I do my products, people think it's not only natural.
Yeah.
I anoint my products, my brother. I pray on my products. And before we deliver the batch of the products, me
Yeah.
and my wife pray on the products before we package them. So there's spiritual aspect of it, there's physical aspect of it that we do. So and if you look at most of my products have the pumpkin seed and the flax seed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what pumpkin seed and flax seed is? It's a very potent product for your brain, for cancer, for people who have prostate cancer.
Yeah.
We like boost up your immune system, boost up your brain, that sort of stuff. Pumpkin seed. The seeds are very important for human beings who take in. Matter of fact, your brain is made out of what 75% of fat.
Mm-hmm.
Now you need products to benefit your brain to feed your brain. If you don't feed your brain, my brother, you're in problems.
Yeah.
You can't function properly. So the flaxseed and the pumpkin seed that we inculcate in our juices, in our products, many manufacturers don't know about that and they don't do it. You see all my juices?
Mm-hmm.
All my juices I inculcate pumpkin seed and flaxseed. So when you drink that, if you drink one a day, then you start to feel better. Yeah, that's because in the Bible your eyes will start to open. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. So you know what? Now you ask everybody who making juice from
Mhm.
town. When you have pumpkin seed and flax in your juice,
Yeah.
they don't know about that,
Oh wow.
and they don't know how to inculcate it. If you're, how you getting pumpkin seed and flax seed into that juice,
Mm-hmm.
and it tastes the same way, even better. And it's a health benefit on a daily basis if you drink it.
So to support what Chef is saying, the flaxseed that we use, it's an omega-3 seed. We can source it here every time.
Mhm.
We have to order. It is an expensive venture, but it's worth getting it into the products in order to assist
To benefit the
all
people.
people.
Definitely.
And though it's expensive, we try our best to keep the price of our products at a minimum in
Mhm.
order to help the economy, because everybody don't have that spending power.
That's true.
Yes.
And of course, Mr. James, his explanation really made me put the line that he knows his stuff, to be honest. And I was really intrigued, especially on the spiritual part. Not often you hear a lot of entrepreneurs discussing that they incorporate that aspect into their small businesses. So of course that of course was really a highlight for me as part of that. And your business started off in 2004. Can you give us a general idea of the journey from, let's say, packaging your first product to 2023? So give us a summary of the journey from 2004 to 2024 right now. Let's say.
Well, I was not in the picture in 2004
Oh.
because we met in 2010, 12, thereabout. So during that period, I started going around with a small briefcase with products, doing mobile sales. Well, not
Yeah.
mobile in terms of vehicle, but foot mobile sales, higher 11, as we say in the past. So when we started, the products used to have handwritten labels. So you have your extreme booster saying the extreme booster, and handwritten ingredients, handwritten benefits of the product. And I used to get what I call constructive criticism.
Uh-huh.
The product might be good, but it's not what you call,
Explicit.
not explicit, but they keep saying, yes, the product might be good, but it is not as presentable as it should be.
Yeah.
And people used to say, are you sure what is written is what the product is good for? How do you know that this ingredient is good for that?
Mhm.
But with doing herbal products, there's a lot of books you need to study. There's a lot of encyclopedias you have to order. And again,
Yeah.
here comes the expense. But it is worthwhile. So we started with going to, after the handwritten constructive criticism, of course,
Mhm.
advice there and there. Of course, we thank the people who were giving us the comments, the feedbacks. I started going to Campbell's because I am the one involved in getting the marketing out there. being the sales manager. And then I met with Mrs. George, Julie George at Campbell's,
Mhm.
who were giving me tips and advice. And why don't you put a picture of a garlic there for the garlic syrup? Let people know as soon as they see the picture of a garlic, they would know, okay, this is a garlic syrup.
Yeah.
And the benefits, you should start to type it out. Well, I had not invested in a computer yet, so I did not have that subvention. Then when I started working, then on my lunch break, I would do little labels. I would try to type certain things.
Yeah.
But with everything, you have how you call a process.
Mhm.
So with the bottles, you have to do a measurement as to the size of your label. You have to fit your ingredients. You have to fit the benefits. You have to ensure that you say how it has to be used.
Yeah.
You have to put the name of the manufacturer. You have contact information. You have where it's from. All of that cannot fit on a small bottle, but you have to make it work.
Definitely. Yes.
No, you have font sizes. If you're not computer literate, you don't even know what that means.
Mhm.
So we started with one garlic photo, and then when I started pasting the labels together and knowing how many comes on a sheet and how many products you're going to make,
Yeah.
believe me, you go into Campbell's just brought a higher perspective as to how you can enhance a product. So if you see a product, you can say either you want to buy it, either you come closer, you're interested in looking at it, or
Mhm.
it captivates you, or it makes you run away. Let's say for the coconut oil, you have
Wow.
coconut tree, you have a coconut, you have certain things that can say, I'm calling you to come and see what I am.
Because we often shop with our eyes, to be honest.
That's correct. And not just often, I think it's a Dominica thing.
It's a Dominican thing.
You
yeah.
come, you pick up a product. What is that?
Mhm.
We don't read anymore. We just want
No.
people to tell us what's the benefit. It's right there on the label,
Mhm.
but people don't take the time off to look at it.
Mhm.
Now, when I realized how expensive the venture was for printing, one sheet would be $3 and change. Now you're talking about having 6 labels on a sheet of paper. And if you have to do the sticky paper, it's already $5 or $6
Wow.
for one peel out labeled printout
Yeah.
at the Campbell's. Well, it's not just Campbell's. That's where I started, so I can speak of them.
Mhm.
And they really innovated me. They gave me advice as to how you go about getting your ingredient, your product label cheaper. Invest into a computer, invest into a printer, save and get your things going. Buy your own ream of papers.
Yeah.
That will cut back on costs. So I took little advice, and then now we are at what you're seeing.
Mhm.
So I tried to get into a program, see what works best, and I started doing my own labels. Now, if they have to create the labels from scratch for
Yeah.
you, there's another cost incurred to that. So people just believe they see an end product, but there's a process to everything.
Wow, indeed, and of course, that's why we tend to allow you to discuss the journey that you actually went through, because even getting it from your home to the shelf, or as we usually say, from the manufacturing side to the mouths of people, there's always a story and a process, and in that process, there comes challenges, as you
Well,
highlighted.
I'll tell you something. What she was saying is, we come from here to there,
Yeah.
and we climbing, and we climbing all the time. So in other words, now as the manufacturer, I used to be by the road, so now I was in Orchard, and I was tired of talking sometimes.
Wow.
Because you have to go over and over. That is where this brochure. That's where this brochure came in. So I decided to say, man, well, you know something? I'm tired of talking.
Going to put it into the truth.
Let us put the stuff together, put it on a piece of paper. So even though as a manufacturer, I talk to you,
Yeah.
I hand you this brochure, all the information of the products, how we put enough so I can satisfy your longing. You understand?
Yeah.
So that is where the brochure came in, and it's doing well. It's doing better now that people, they take it, they go home, but with the brochure now, there's a cost to print that stuff.
Yes.
Now, some people know when you print that stuff and you give it to them, before you turn your back, they drop it in the gutter. You know how much money you drop in the gutter?
Even the business cards.
Even the
Wow.
business cards. You print the business cards, it's money. You drop it sometimes Some people don't have no respect. They just drop it in the gutter. That's money you drop it in the gutter. But you don't stop because you want to get the message across. Herbal medicine is the hardest thing to me to get the message across to people, especially Dominica. People do the Bible tells you, those who have ears, let them hear.
Yeah.
Those who have eyes, let them see. And common sense is not common in Dominica. It's sad to say that, but it's not common. Some God give us common sense, but some of us are not using it.
Yeah.
But herbal medicine is going to be the biggest thing for the future. And water, herbal medicine and water going to be the biggest thing for the future because people are dying by droves with the synthetic medicine. Let me tell you something. You look at diabetes. There's the machine you have to buy. There's the strips you have to buy. There's the metformin you have to buy. Hold on. Something I don't know if I should say it, that the metformin, my brother, as somebody who has high sugar, when you take that metformin, you are so stool every day. You know what I can do to your body, my brother? That can hurt you, man. You understand? So we have to look at other solutions, like controlling that sugar. But sometimes we need to help the doctor. Doctors are good things. Nurses are good stuff. They're good people. They tell you things that they learn. They acquire knowledge for it. But we as a people, we have to help them. Even when we have diabetes and pressure, you explain to people certain things they don't have to eat. They go on eat the same thing you tell them that will affect you. When you go back to the nurse and they say, what did you do? You're not drinking water? You're not doing this? You're not eating veg? Bread? If you're diabetic, bread is a no-no.
Yeah.
Biscuits are no-no.
Addictive,
Sugars are no-no. So there's a lot of things that you just have to abstain from. And drinking a lot of water will flush out the sugar in your system. That sort of stuff. But do you know that we don't have diabetes? That sounds strange to you, isn't it?
Yes, it does.
You have pancreas failure. Diabetes 2, your pancreas functioning somewhat.
Yeah.
Diabetes 1, your pancreas not functioning at all. So you're taking insulin injections. So if you can stop feeding your pancreas with sweet juice and bread and all those kind of things, you will save your pancreas the problem. You will save. So in other words, you don't have diabetes, you have pancreas failure. You're not functioning properly in someone. You're not functioning at all in some other places. So people who have pressure and diabetes, go to the market, man. Get some holistic Christophane, pumpkins, get the stuff, green poppers. Boil the water, drink the water for diabetes, for pressure. Once you can do those things on a daily basis, you'll get rid of that stuff. It'll go away.
Yeah.
You understand? So we have to stop pressurizing the health system. Help yourself too. You go home. I'll give you an instance. I was in the health center in Newtown. This lady, she's diabetic. And she sends for something to eat. You know what she sent for? She sent for a bottle of Cokes and 2 big sweet oil, full of oil, codfish. I tell the lady, you know something? Are you diabetic? Well, yeah, I tell her, nurse, could you come and check that lady pressure for me, please? You know how high her pressure was already? Pressure was 380. You know you can go in a coma if you're 380, 400.
Yeah.
And she was still taking that salt drink and that fried stuff. So if she had done that, she would maybe go over 400 and she would collapse in the health center. You know what I did? I take the salt ring from her. She said, what are you doing? I say, I'm going to save you. I take the salt ring, I take the Bix, and I send and buy 2 big bottles of water. I tell her, keep on drinking. I was there for about 3 hours, keep on drinking. When they test the sugar again, from 390, she went down to 250.
Wow.
In the health center, I tell her, you see that salt ring and thing, when you go home, stop that thing you're doing there. Your sugar still needs to go down. So there are things we know. People know what's going on. But as a person who has a genuine heart and a God-fearing person, you have to personally, sometimes you can talk to people and tell, hey, look, you're doing the wrong things, you're eating the wrong foods, that sort of stuff. And it's a continued education in Dominica, and people don't listen, man. People don't listen, people don't hear what you're telling them. So it's a continued education. And as a person who is into medicine, into all that stuff, I educate the public all the time. But one-on-one, two-on-two, but I just tell people, help yourselves and stop putting pressure on your system.
Definitely. And we're always discussing going natural is the alternative to all these medicines that we intake. So we always encourage persons to, turn towards herbal medicines rather than consuming the various medications that you intake. And of course, during your explanation, Mr. James, you touched a bit on your products. And of course, we're gonna give our sponsors a bit of exposure. And when we return after the short break, we're gonna touch a bit on the products that you have in studios right now, and some that persons may be able to purchase by looking at the health benefits in each product that you have. But if our listeners want to call in and ask a question in regards to any product that they have, you can feel free to do that. The numbers are 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, 616-4257. And of course, you can reach us in studio using the overseas line. That's 305-432-9624. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short break.
Not all rums are created equal. With all the care, attention, and craft that goes into El Dorado, it's more than just a fine rum. El Dorado exists to create deeper, more richly crafted rum experiences for drinkers to explore and savor longer. The richer the craft, the deeper the experience. Cheers to drinking quality. Drink El Dorado. Available island-wide. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited.
Find yourself. Find yourself, yeah. Find yourself on the road with Burton and Company this carnival. This carnival shop $50 plus from January 15th to February 3rd, 2024 to get a chance to win. Find yourself. Eleclipso at the electric shop. Post a jingle or calypso, incorporate Burton and Company and the name of any of our appliances to get a chance to win. More shares, likes, and comments combined wins. First prize, Juve package for 2. Second prize, Juve package for 1. All compliments, Paul's Experience Juve 2024 e-motor.
Auto Trade introduces our newest line of lubricants, Valvoline, America's first branded motor oil. Valvoline has been formulating and improving motor oil longer than any other brand. From the world's first racing oil to the world's first synthetic blend, Valvoline has been trusted in engines around the world for over 150 years. Make the switch today. Choose Valvoline, the original motor oil. At Auto Trade, we only recommend the best in quality because at Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle. It's a relationship. Valvoline lubricants, now distributed by Auto Trade.
Means to me, it means respect. Trust in the process. It might rough now, but go on, push, brother. It's finding the courage to step out of your comfort zone and try something different. You can never give up on your passion, because passion brings progress. So when them say bitter, that just mean life I get better. God, the real gen of them drink Campari. Respect the bitter. Must be 18 years old to drink.
Living in the positive. Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, NISBB. Are you an entrepreneur looking to take your business to the next level? Are you thinking about starting your own business? NISBB is your go-to resource radio show for valuable information, practical tips, and motivation you need to succeed in today's highly competitive market. Only on Q95, the big station.
We have to buy local in this country, supporting local, for boost the economy, purchasing local, the best remedy
all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica. Shop at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Shop smart at S-Mart.
Can you get me some lotto? Oh, my favorite.
Shop smart at S-Smart.
I get a top-up, flow, and digital.
Shop smart at S-Smart.
Sunday to Sunday.
Open on holidays.
Shop smart at S-Smart.
So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices. Shop smart at S-Mart.
And we are back in studio. Thank you so much, guys, for staying tuned in. And of course, I'm going to repeat the numbers just in case our listeners want to call in and ask a question in regards to the products that Chef 6 have in studio and the offer. The numbers are 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, 616-4257, and the overseas line of 305-432-9624. And of course, before we went on the short break, we said that we would discuss some of the products that you guys offer. And we have three that we would like to touch on among your many products that you have. So we're going to touch on the garlic syrup tonic, the cayenne pepper tonic, and of course, the skin cleanser. So we're going to touch on the health benefits. We're going to touch on the ingredients, of course, and the health benefits. And maybe our listeners would like to call in and ask a question in regard to a particular ingredient that's found in your product. And of course, when you discuss some of the health benefits, that they may be intrigued to call in and ask where can they purchase this. So let's first touch on the garlic syrup tonic. What is the garlic syrup tonic? What is the ingredients found in the garlic syrup tonic? What's the process of making the garlic syrup tonic?
The garlic syrup tonic is made out of garlic, onions, apple cider vinegar, flaxseed, pumpkin seed, and a few spices.
Wow. And of course, what are some of the health benefits that this entire product, as well as the various ingredients, of course, what are the health benefits of the ingredients and the entire product? So what particular condition, or what do you guys recommend persons who have a particular issue consume the garlic syrup?
Garlic syrup can be used to assist people with blood pressure. So it helps to regulate it. It helps with diabetics as well. So we have the product sweetened and unsweetened, as I said at first. So if you're diabetic, for sure, we would we inquire from our customers, are you diabetic? When you're going to take the internal product, we need to know. So we don't give you a product that is going to make it worse. So also you use it to assist, to aid with colds and flus. You know, during the festive season, you always have that cold and flu coming out. It helps with asthmatics. So it helps to remove the excess mucus from your system. It helps with respiratory issues and other range of benefits. So we don't just sell your product. We let you know that these are the benefits that you're going to receive. It won't work as fast as synthetic products, but you have to be consistent.
And of course, the cayenne pepper tonic was one, even before coming here today, I mentioned the cayenne pepper tonic to my sister, and she was like, this one is an interesting one. So maybe she may be listening, on other listeners may be tuning in this afternoon. I want to know, what is the cayenne pepper tonic? Because this one is interesting for sure. So what are some of the ingredients? Just like you discussed the garlic syrup, what is the cayenne pepper tonic?
So the cayenne pepper tonic is made out of the pepper that people called piment zozio. So you see the birds picking on those little peppers and you're wondering why. It's because it has a health benefit. It's not just used to put in your food as a hot pepper.
It's a medical
but it's
pepper.
a medical pepper. So again, you have to know the benefits of what you're using in order to inculcate it into a product. Now you have an array of spices, cinnamon, your ginger, your turmeric. With the cayenne pepper, you have, of course, our famous flaxseed and pumpkin seed, and you have apple cider vinegar. You continuously hear me saying apple cider vinegar because we don't use preservatives in the product. So the apple cider vinegar serves as the preservatives as well as the Angus syrup bitters.
Oh, wow. And of course, it's
anytime you have a bad stomach, they tell you drink some bitters.
Yes, definitely.
Right. So
That's quite interesting though.
It's good for skin condition too.
Wow.
Yeah.
And even the pepper, for example, because growing up, usually see these small peppers.
Yeah.
And
It's a medical pepper.
Oh wow, well that's new to me. Well, like I said, you guys are educating me today on this program. And of course, let's touch on the skin cleanser. Of course. Well,
herbal facial cleanser. So as I tell people, we named it as the herbal facial cleanser due to people having issues with their skin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, women, you talk about eczema, you have breakouts, you have blackheads.
Yeah.
So after you take your shower or before, because some people don't like the scent, you have onion, garlic, apple cider vinegar, and guava leaf extract. What the guava leaf extract does, it helps to rebuild your skin from the excess exposure to the sun. So guava is not just to eat, not just to make juice, not just to make jam, but it's a medicine.
Yeah.
So you have different aspects of the guava. You have the guava leaf, you have the guava tree, you have the guava fruit, you have the plant, you have everything. So we use the guava leaf.
And the whole tree
extract.
is good for diabetics too. Yeah.
And I use it to put in my shampoo to wash my
Yeah,
hair.
too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yes.
And what came to mind as you guys were discussing the various ingredients was you guys defined or really put into perspective why Dominica is called the Nature Island, because all these products, to be honest, they're quite impressive.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And of course, there is one, we're discussing products and we always tend to discuss in terms of gender. So let's touch on the manpower tonic. Without
tripping you.
Right. The benefit
After Guyana in the
of
Caribbean, Dominica is the second of the most herbal plants in the world.
Wow, that's interesting.
After Guyana.
But you need to know the plants.
You need to know the plant.
benefits.
You need to
Some
know
can be
plants.
poisonous.
Wow.
Yeah, you need to know the plants. That's why you have to research. Let me tell you something. Something someone maybe see me inside my house, not coming out. I'm studying.
Yeah.
I'm reading. I'm researching.
You have to keep abreast.
I'm like an old scientist, you know. People will not see me so on the outside. But the kind of research I do at home and books and something, anyhow, herbal medicine, I don't know why, we as a people, we just make it expensive. The raw materials are expensive. The books, can you imagine buying one book for $150?
Wow.
A herbal book, $450. The smallest one is $150. Why are we doing that? I don't know why other people, we don't want good stuff to reach our people and to heal our people. The Bible tells us the herbs are for the healing of the nation, man. All when you see John the Baptist and all them disciples, is my honey and locusts they were eating, you know, most of the time, you know, and herbs. Jesus Christ was, when he was here, his herbs, he was eating and honey. You know, that's something else to tell you. You know, Dominica is the sweetest thing after honey. You ever hear that? Dominica is the sweetest thing after honey.
Yeah.
Dominica.
Okay, so
God designed it.
Sorry.
The topography of Dominica to benefit our people. Lots of water, lots of food, lots of herbal medicine. But there are people, it's not everybody that can be a herbalist or know about herbs.
That's true.
It have it people. It have it people. If you're not a herbalist and you play an herbalist, man, you'll kill people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
You'll
you
hurt people.
Combinations.
And a matter of fact, if you know something not gonna work as a herbalist, you don't put it out there and figure out this money you want to make. A herbalist and somebody who wants to bring out to it to help people medically is a God-given gift. And you have to have a conscience. It's not all about money. Sometimes people come to me, they don't have the money, but I give them the product.
Yeah.
For nothing. I tell me, but I say that's okay, man. God will make a way.
Yeah.
I mean, many people come to me as consultation. And, you know, I talk to them. They don't have the money. I still give them the product. Some of them, but you won't make money fix because you're just giving people stuff. Man, as a child of God, you have a responsibility to help people. And that's, my father was like that. My mother was like that. You see, honey, my dad introduced Michael Ashley James, introduced honey into Dominica. He was a head teacher.
Yeah.
Coolbridge School, Trafalgar, St. Joseph. He introduced honey here. And you know what he used to say? Hey, children, come and have honey and cod liver oil, makes you healthy and strong. So he used to give the whole school honey and cod liver oil.
Yeah.
You understand?
Wow.
How many children drinking honey and cod liver oil those days? Daddy used to make it as sure that we drink honey and cod liver oil. Daddy had eyes in salt, he had side in lime, he had call you, he had could say. You know, when we used to go as little children, my father, no shirt. My father have no shirt. He extracts his honey, he say, just treat the bees gentle and just brush them slowly. They won't bite you. And they never really used to sting us. We used to eat so much wax when my father was extracting honey. We used to get drunk as little children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you understand where I'm coming from?
Definitely, yes.
Honey, plants, bees, school garden. My father introduced school garden. The first person to introduce school garden in Dominica. Education, night school. My father was the first person who introduced. Anybody who hear me cool, we should call you, send you the Trafalgar. Nobody, Michael Ashley James was the headmaster that introduced night school, teaching people to read, teaching people school garden. It was he.
Wow.
Most of those things hand down to his children. So the knowledge is there. So you just have to find it. If somebody want to reach me, just find me. I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
Free consultation. I can give you free consultation. Don't figure out. Some people see me and they figure out, boy, maybe Mr. Doe, you know nothing. But you're wrong.
Yeah.
Just come to me. I'll talk to you. I give you free consultation about anything you want to talk about. When it comes to herbs and the body, what's going on with it, that sort of stuff, you know. I can do that. You know, the numbers are there. Call me. I can explain the products to you, give you the product. I can help you. You know what I mean? With circulation, I can help you. A lot of people have sores that are not healing. My brother, I can help you.
Yeah.
I can help you that.
And of course, they can contact you for this information. And you know, as you were discussing it, I really got more interested in discussing the manpower. Of course, maybe there are men out there who want to know what is included in the manpower, or what are the benefits of drinking the manpower. So please, intrigue me.
That's an interesting product.
Yeah.
You know what I think? You know, I take months trying to put that together.
Wow.
I studying the herbs, doing certain things. So when I went around, it's a combination of the mesemaui. Now, when you do the research of mesemaui, it's an aphrodisiac. It's a brain food too. You know, same thing like the guavade. The guavade, if it's grown correctly and the ray of the sun is a very powerful aphrodisiac. But if it's grown in the jungle and there's no sun, it's useless. So the combination of the mesemaui, the guavade, the pumpkin seed and the flax seed, hey, this is a treasure for men who has prostate, who want to treat advanced prostate, who want to treat prostate that is not there yet. So seeds are important for man. Seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, flax seed. You take those things on a daily basis. People who have breast cancer, hey, look, they can take it. It'll help you with your brain. Children have problems studying and their brain not so functioning properly. Give your children that pumpkin seed and that flaxseed. Put it in your oats, put it in your oatmeal, put it everywhere. You spread it everywhere. Spread the seeds in your salads. And you see the benefits that you're going to get. I mean, Dominica has a lot of stuff, man. See the pawpaw? Pawpaw for pressure. Man, boil your pawpaw and drink that. All those people who have pressure, boil your pawpaw, your Christophane. Do you know how we can resolve all those problems? Mr. Valmont, we have to start eating more raw foods.
Yeah.
All that boiled food, we're killing all the calories and all the things inside our foods. Start eating raw foods, grate your foods, put garlic, onion, and spread your olive oil on that and eat that on a daily basis, man. Leave the bread with yeast. Bread with yeast will kill us. You know, a lot of the stuff we're taking in there, you know, good for us, man. All that soft drink. Mr. Valmont, have you seen on a soft drink bottle how much sugar there's there? 54, 64. Man, that is thing for your children to get diabetes before time.
A lot.
Pressure. We can fix it.
We can.
We can fix it, man. Let us fix it and watch our children monitor what they eat. All that bread. Hey, look, everybody loves bread. Everybody love bread.
Yes.
That's like an addiction. You know the biggest problem we have to our taste buds, or one of our biggest problem, our taste buds. You know what is the taste buds?
Mhm.
You know what's your taste buds?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's one of our biggest problems
Yeah.
inside in our mouth. And you know something? We eating whilst we drinking. Bad news.
Mhm.
The enzyme supposed to start, the digestive system supposed to start on your tongue going down into your esophagus, into your throat. So you need to eat and not drink. You can drink half an hour before, or after. You can drink an hour before, after. But whilst you eating, let God-given system take care of that. So your digestive system can work properly. You're not getting the chance. Why you not get the chance to work? Let work.
Yeah.
So to complement what Chef has been saying, also I just want to touch back on the benefits of the cayenne pepper and the herbal facial cleanser.
Mhm.
So the cayenne pepper syrup can be used for menstrual issues. So it helps to help
All
your
that
blood
pain?
circulate. So it releases
That's a
the
woman
blood
too.
from your system
Yeah.
and helps with a better flow.
Wow.
It
Mm.
also aids with your heart as
Your
well.
heart.
So it helps with your respiratory system. Now the herbal facial cleanser, you can use it not just for cleaning your pimples and your ringworms on your facial conditions, but it can also be used as an aftershave. So most times the man goes to the barber shop to do a shape up. You go to clean your beard or you go to do your haircut. And because the barbers don't sanitize thoroughly enough, you can get funguses to travel from one
Mhm.
person to the next. So right after you come from that barber shop, you just spray on your herbal facial cleanser into your cotton swab or you pour it off. If you have sensitive skin, you can feel free to dilute 2 cups of the product
Within
with 3
days.
cups of water.
You good.
And within a few minutes after, you can just rinse off. And it helps prevent the bumps and the outbreaks from the funguses or a buildup of bacteria on your face, your head, or your skin.
Wow, and thank you so much. I do hope that all listeners listening out there really understood, already comprehend the benefits of some of the products, because you have a lot of products, and I wish that we could touch on each and every single one of them. And like I always say, when the conversation is so interested, time tends to fly real quick, to be honest. And we're a bit over time, but before we end, I must say our conversation is to be continued. But before we go, let's discuss a bit on your local hair and skincare products, of course. So what led? Because we're discussing tonic and other products that you have, but you also have local hair and skincare products. So what led to the inclusion of local hair and skincare products in Chef Six product line?
I'm a person that is very caring and I'm very observant.
Yeah.
And I sit by the road and I see people pass by. And I see a lot of skin condition. I see a lot of that stuff, ringworms, patches of hair coming out, and at the back of your neck, you have that bumps and that oozing of that stuff behind there. I mean, I feel compassionate. Sometimes I don't want to ask, but sometimes because I know the person, I call them on the side and I can help you. I can help you do that. I can help you get that going down. And in less than no time, hey, they are very happy. But you know something? There was an incident that God healed 10 lepers.
Mm-hmm.
And one came back and gave thanks. The 9 others. So Jesus Christ as the one. Where's the 9 others? You have a lot of people like that in Dominica. Sorry to say that, but you do things so that you help them, and they will never testify and say, hey, Chef Six help me, or Chef Six do that. And I have people I will nursing for 2 years, 3 years, doing well, and they will never come and testify and say, look what Chef Six has done for me, my child, my this, my that. They won't do it.
No.
I don't know why, but I'll be very happy that if somebody helped me with a condition. Let me tell you something. I went by a doctor, and he brought his girlfriend. I knew the guy. And when I saw him, I saw the girl condition of her eyes. I tell him, something? I tell him, come on. I bring him outside, tell him, I can help you with that situation there. I can help you giving the doctor $125, and I can help you saving $200. I can help you saving $300. I tell him a basic thing I'm going to give you. You see the apple cider, the brown apple cider? the brown apple cider, any infection you have in your eyes, use 1 cup with 8 ounces of water, bottled water, and you clean the eyes with it and you clean your face with it. Within minutes, the condition changing. Within 4 days, the guy called me and told me, Six, the infection gone. What do you want me to do for? I said, I don't want you to do for nothing for me. Just say thanks. She was healed.
So the range of products we have for hair and skin conditions, we have the shea butter, African shea butter. We have the the natural shea butter with 7 different essential oils added to it. We have coconut oil and sulfur. We have the skin heal and beautifier. We have rosemary oil for the hair, castor oil, coconut oil. As you know, castor and coconut oil has been a staple in our products, or even our Dominica based. When you ask for something in Dominica, you ask for coconut oil, you ask for your castor oil. So we have these in the shea butter and the coconut oil and sulfur mix. We have a few drops of peppermint oil, which assist with skin conditions. So there is a combination of the herbal facial with the coconut oil and sulfur that you can use together. So one helps to eradicate the funguses and the bacteria that causes infection or outbreaks or eczema or ringworms, and the other assists with drying up these conditions and bringing back your skin to the natural state. As to the shea butter, you can use it in natural process hairs, you can use it in perm hair, you can use it in any type of hair. It helps soften, moisturize, lubricate, and keep your hair just healthy, bouncy, and lush.
You kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It's for your skin
And you can use
your
it on
hair.
your skin as well.
It's in your skin.
You can use it to massage for ringworms. People have brought up testimonies that they use it for ringworms, or they use it for even the stretch marks that
Stretch
forms
marks,
on your
take out the
skin.
black marks and all that.
And the black marks, and of course to help to keep your skin cleansed and bring it back to a state of normalcy in terms of the different. Some people have conditions where they have your face is one skin color on one side and the other side could be dark, so it helps to bring back a level of normalcy to your skin.
Oh wow! And I'm sure that some of our listeners may be wondering where can they purchase these products. So what are some of the areas that persons may be able to purchase your products, and of course, are they able to contact you personally for these products?
Yes, definitely. We were usually on Great George Street opposite Orchard Restaurant on the sidewalk, but we are currently on Saturdays, almost every Saturday. We are at the market, the new market inside. You pass by the fisheries Dexia area, and when you come inside, we are at the second stall after the fortune lady. So you can find us there on Saturdays, or you can call 285-4843 or 225-5630-617-6121. With the 617-6121, the digital, you can get me both on call or WhatsApp. We also have our Facebook page, Chef 6 Natural Products, aka Big 6. So you look for Chef 6 with Big 6 in bracket, and you can find us on there. Usually I'll post when we are at the market or when we're not. If we are in a different location, you can find us there. Usually we are different government functions. If there are health and herbal wellness activities, you can find us there. If there are symposiums, you can find us there. If manufacturers are going into something, I think one of the first set of people that is being called is Chef 6 Natural Products. We deal with Dexia, we deal with the Bureau of Standards, though we have some difficulties with labeling, etc., but we're getting that regulated, and it is a process. So it's not like because you've been in business for years, your product labels are standardized right away. You have processes to go through, and we follow those processes, and you'll get successful. We registered the business in 2019 due to, of course, setbacks, financial difficulties, etc. But otherwise, you get things done at the right time. I believe there's always a right time to everything, and you do things in God time.
Definitely.
Well, you just call the numbers, and if you call the numbers, you get my wife. She'll able to organize the products for you and bring it downtown, or you can come and get it at a workplace.
Yes, that's
or
right.
we live at Emsall, apartment B1. You have your car, you can drive up to Emsall, and
we can always organize for easy
access to deliver it for you.
Also, you can check us out on shopdm.com, Dominica, and the products, you can make your order through ShopDM page or through our Facebook page. If you do it for ShopDM, the products will be delivered to ShopDM, and you can pick it up right there opposite Astafans on Great George Street. So we have that outlet. And of course, we're venturing into other outlets, which we will
Yeah.
bring out to people to let them know where we are located.
Definitely.
So
and
there's
thank you so
two
much.
there's two main products I want to introduce to the people. You have the Moscow for colds and flus.
Mhm.
Nobody has a product like
This
that.
is a bus.
It's a bus.
It has made it name. It
It
has
made
made
its
it mark
name.
for doctors who had flu colds and
Flu
flus and
colds.
helped them out.
No matter what, your
etc.
baby under the foot, the back, black, within no time you breathe properly. And
Seeks
you see
relief.
people who have asthma and that sort of
Respiratory
stuff.
disorder.
You just rub that on your sinuses, you get a relief. Now, a lot of people have problem with flus and colds. That is the Moscow, CF6 Moscow. You must have that in your cupboard. And then the circulation rub. You know, people have a lot of problems with circulation in their legs, in their head. We have a circulation rub, which you can invest in. Rub that leg.
Wherever
And we had
you
the
have
cayenne
space.
pepper, which for circulation as well. The
Yeah.
drink is for circulation. Internally, it's for circulation as well. So we have the products. Come on, get it.
Definitely.
So
yeah.
It
three
won't
of
hurt you.
our products has cayenne pepper. We have the cayenne pepper tonic, we have the cayenne pepper oil, and we have the circulation rub with cayenne pepper powder.
We have a free course.
Wow. So of course,
Free course meal.
listeners, you can contact Chef Six for all your natural and herbal products, and of course, you have heard the health benefits of these products. So why hesitate?
I'm going to make a gesture.
Okay.
If people want to call now,
Mhm.
there's free products up for grabs. Free products up for grabs. If somebody want to call, they'll win something.
Yeah.
They'll win any products, free products we're going to give out on the radio. Call, and we will leave it at Q95 for you. Just call now. Any one of the products you want, we call, you'll get it. Free of them.
And of course, that's a huge gesture
Mhm.
right there, Mr. James, of course. And of course, we don't forget that I want you guys to like I said, our conversation is to be continued as we have run out of time. But we have let's try to take that caller before we end the program. Good afternoon, caller. You are live.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What do I do? Sorry.
I'm not hearing you clearly. Can you repeat yourself, please?
Why am I calling?
Yes. So she's the first caller who called in, and your instructions were
Because she's the first caller,
yeah.
she has won a product.
Yeah. So you have won a product.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ask her which one she would like.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So the caller actually. Okay, the caller is.
She needs to give
Hello?
a number.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Intrusive brother.
Thank you very much.
I would like the cayenne pepper thing.
Is it
Yeah.
the tonic?
Yeah.
It's yours.
No problem.
Why do I want to number? How can I get it?
Can you give us your contact information and we will make arrangements that you get the product?
Okay. My number is 2250597.
0597. What's your name, please?
Maria Pascal.
Maria Pascal.
Yeah, please.
Okay. So we'll arrange for you to pick up at Q95 station.
Okay, all right. Have a good day.
You as well. Thanks for listening and thanks for calling in.
Thank you so much, caller. And Mr. and Mrs. James, like I said, our conversation is to be continued, and I'm hopeful that you guys will be able to join me next week, Tuesday. It's the 16th of January, that we can continue our conversation. We have a lot to discuss in terms of your
There's a
products.
product for you as the host as well.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And
Yeah,
I'm
which one you want?
definitely willing.
Any one you want.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to trying out these products, of course. The entire conversation had me over my seat waiting to try them out, to be honest. But like I said, I'm looking forward to having you guys next week, Tuesdays. And of course, our listener can tune in next week, Tuesday, to hear the continuation of our
We'll be happy to
conversation
come.
on your various products that
We'll
you
be happy
have.
to come.
Thank you so much. And of course, listeners and Mr. and Mrs. James, thank you so much for coming in. And like I said, see you guys next week, Tuesdays. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in. And we do hope that you guys had a great 1 hour with us. And we look forward to being right here with you guys next week, Tuesday, same time, same place, 4 to 5 p.m. And of course, I've been your host for this environment. And this program was brought to you compliments Archipelago Trading, Agents for Beacon Insurance Limited. The evening news comes up next.
Auto Trade introduces our newest line of lubricants, Valvoline, America's first branded motor oil. Valvoline has been formulating and improving motor oil longer than any other brand. From the world's first racing oil to the world's first synthetic blend, Valvoline has been trusted in engines around the world for over 150 years. Make the switch today. Choose Valvoline, the original motor oil. At Auto Trade, we only recommend the best in quality because